Eric Boma from Germany is P1. Best lap is a 2:07.881. Adalak is second. Best lap is a 2:07.568. Glenfield from United Kingdom is 8th on standards. Adalak is third. Austin Williams is P1. Best lap is a 2:05.979. Martijn Mol from Netherlands is 4th on standards. Best lap is a 2:10.385. Eric Boma is second. Best lap is a 2:07.147. Adalak is third. Martijn Mol is fourth. Adalak is P3. Eric Boma is P2. "55 minutes remaining in the session. Rene Robertson is 7th on standards. Eric Boma from Germany is second. Adalak Sanyi is P4. Mikołaj Lański from Poland is 8th on standards. Richard Ogden is 6th on standards. Best lap is a 2:10.722. Eric Boma is 3rd. Austin Williams is 2nd on standards. Adalak Sanyi is P4. Glenfield is P9. Rene Robertson is P1. Best lap is a 2:04.250. John Astrop from New Zealand is P8 on standards driving a Mazda RX-3. Eric Boma is P4. 50 minutes remaining in the session. John Astrop is 8th on standards. Glenfield is 9th. Eric Boma is P4. Best lap is a 2:06.243. Glenfield from United Kingdom is 9th. Martijn is P5 on standards. Best lap is a 2:06.515. Adelak Sanyi is P3. Best lap is a 2:06.204. Eric Boma is 4th. Rene Robertson is 1st. Eric Boma is P4. Rene Robertson is 1st. Austin Williams is P2. Best lap is a 2:04.485. Martijn is P5. Best lap is a 2:06.368. 45 minutes remaining in the session. John Astrup is 9th. Best lap is a 5:15.069. Richard Ogden is 6th. John Astrop from New Zealand is P9. Austin Williams is 2nd. Adelak Sanyi is 3rd. Best lap is a 2:05.135. Martijn Mol is P6. Brian Patterson is P9. Best lap is a 2:14.784. Mikołaj Lawinski is 11th. Martijn Mol is P3. Best lap is a 2:04.961. Brian Patterson is 9th. Rene Robertson is P1. Best lap is a 2:03.631. Mikołaj Lawinski from Poland is 11th. Best lap is a 6:05.359. 40 minutes remaining in the session. Rene Robertson is first. ReneRmotorsport is P3. Rene Robertson is P1. Mikołaj Lawinski is P11. Richard Ogden is 8th. Best lap is a 2:10.055. Brian Patterson is P10 on standards. Austin Williams is 2nd. ReneRmotorsport is P3. John Astrup is P5 driving a RX3. Best lap is a 2:05.856. Attila Ksanyi is P4. Richard Ogden is P8. Mikołaj Lawinski is 9th. Best lap is a 2:11.183. 35 minutes remaining in the session. John Astrup is P5 driving a RX3. Austin Williams is P2. Mikołaj Lański is 9th. Best lap is a 2:09.800. Glenfield is P10. Best lap is a 2:10.281. Adalaksanyi is P4. Glenfield from United Kingdom is P10. Adalaksanyi is 4th. Glenfield is P8. Best lap is a 2:09.095. Adalaksanyi is 4th. David Kelsall is P7. Best lap is a 2:06.022. Richard Ogden is P10. Best lap is a 2:09.536. "30 minutes remaining in the session." David Kelsall is P7. Adalaksanyi is 4th. Rene Robertson is first. Attila Xanyi is P4. Mikołaj Lawinski is 11th. Rene Robertson is first. Austin Williams is second. Richard Ogden is P10. David Kelsall is 7th. Rene Robertson is first. John Astrup is 6th. Brian Patterson is P5. Best lap is a 2:05.156. "25 minutes remaining in the session." Attila Xanyi is P4. Mikołaj Lawinski from Poland is P11. Mol from Netherlands is 13th. Richard Ogden is P10. Attila Ksanyi is 4th. Ian Weeks from United Kingdom is P12 on standards. Best lap is a 2:14.128. Richard Ogden is P10. Austin Williams is P2. Eric Boma is P8. Best lap is a 2:06.095. Attila Ksanyi is 4th. Rene Mol is 3rd. David Kelsall is P7. "20 minutes remaining in the session." Brian Patterson is 5th. Austin Williams is P2. Ian Weeks is P12 on standards. Best lap is a 2:13.426. Austin Williams is P2. John Astrup is P6. Mikołaj Lawinski is P11. Martijn Mol is P2. Best lap is a 2:03.761. Mikołaj Lawinski is P11. Richard Ogden is P10. Glenfield from United Kingdom is 9th. Eric Boma is P8. Austin Williams is P4. "15 minutes remaining in the session. David Kelsall is 7th. John Astrup is P6. Eric Boma from Germany is P8. David Kelsall is 7th. Brian Patterson is 5th. Richard Ogden is P11. Ian Weeks is 12th. Brian Patterson is 5th. Martijn Mol is 3rd. Dave Crane is P13 on standards. Best lap is a 2:14.873. John Astrop is 6th driving a RX3. Mikołaj Lewiński is P9. Best lap is a 2:08.495. Martijn Mol is P3. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Ian Weeks is 12th. Richard Ogden is P11. Best lap is a 2:09.145. Mikołaj Lewiński is P9. Best lap is a 2:08.236. Ian Weeks is 12. Rene Robertson is second. Richard Ogden is P11. Mikołaj Lawinski is P9. David Kelsall is P7. Austin Williams is P4. Ian Weeks is 12. Richard Ogden is 11th. Martijn Mol is 3rd. Richard Ogden is P11. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Martijn Mol is P3. Austin Williams is P4. Rene Robertson is second. Attila Xanyi is P1. Best lap is a 2:03.502. Austin Williams is P4. Attila Xanyi is P1. Martijn Mol is P2 on standards. Best lap is a 2:03.589. David Kelsall is 7th. Mikołaj Lawinski is 9th. Richard Ogden is 11th. Dave Crane is P13. John Astrop is P6. Richard Ogden is 11th. Dave Crane is 13th. Richard Ogden is P11. Mikołaj Lawinski is 9th. Richard Ogden is P11. Mikołaj Lawinski is P9. Dave Crane is 13th. The qualification session is at Autodromo Concordia Sudamericano. Richard Ogden is P3 on standards. Martijn Mol from Netherlands is P3 on standards. The race session is at Autodromo Concordia Sudamericano. Dave Crane is first on standards. The qualification session is at Autodromo Concordia Sudamericano. Austin Williams is P1 on standards. John Astrop from New Zealand is second on standards driving a Mazda RX-3. Austin Williams is P1. Rene Robertson is P7 on standards. Richard Ogden is P3 on standards. Austin Williams is first. Austin Williams improved is first with a 2:05.740. John Astrop is P11 driving a RX3. Richard Ogden is P3 up 23.60. "10 minutes remaining in the session." Richard Ogden improved is third with a 2:19.340. 13.600 off pole. Eric Boma from Germany is P3. Rene Robertson is provisional pole with a 2:03.255. Rene Robertson is P1. Best lap is a 2:03.255. Mikołaj Lański from Poland is P10 on standards. Dave Crane is 6th on standards. Ian Weeks from United Kingdom is P7 on standards. Best lap is a 2:11.094. 7.839 off pole. Glenfield from United Kingdom is 13th on standards. Glenfield improved is P6 with a 2:07.806. 4.551 off pole. Five minutes remaining in the session. The race session is at Autodromo Concordia Sudamericano. Rene Robertson is P1 on standards. Austin Williams is P2 on standards. Brian Patterson is third on standards. Eric Boma from Germany is P4. David Kelsall is fifth. Glenfield from United Kingdom is P6 on standards. Mikołaj Lański from Poland is 7th on standards. John Astrop from New Zealand is 8th on standards driving a Mazda RX-3. Ian Weeks from United Kingdom is 9th on standards. Dave Crane is P10 on standards. Richard Ogden is 11th on standards. Martijn Mol from Netherlands is P12 on standards. Attila Ksanyi from Hungary is P13 on standards. Rene Robertson is first. "30 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Mikołaj Lański is 7th. Mikołaj Lański is now 6th. John Astrop is P7. Ian Weeks is P9. Martijn Mol is P10. Martijn Mol is now 9. Attila Ksanyi is P9. Brian Patterson is 5th. Brian Patterson passed David Kelsall for 4th. Ian Weeks entering the pits is P13. Attila Ksanyi is P8. Attila Ksanyi passed Martijn Mol for 7th. Martijn Mol is P8. Martijn Mol is now 7th. Glenfield is P8 on standards, 0.5 behind Martijn Mol. Attila Ksanyi is P9 on standards, 0.4 behind Glenfield. Martijn Mol is P7, 0.3 behind John Astrop. Glenfield is 9th, 0.2 behind Attila Ksanyi. Brian Patterson is P4 on standards, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. David Kelsall is P5, 0.4 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is 4th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Martijn Mol is 7th, 0.3 behind John Astrup. Brian Patterson is P4, 0.2 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson passed Eric Boma for 3rd. Dave Crane entering the pits is 12th. Martijn Mol is 7th, 0.2 behind John Astrup. Martijn Mol lost 7th to Adalek Sanyi. David Kelsall is P4, 0.1 ahead of Brian Patterson. Martijn Mol is P8, 0.3 behind Adalek Sanyi. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Adalek Sanyi is 7th battling John Astrup. Adalek Sanyi passed John Astrup for P6. Martijn Mol is 8th. Best lap is a 2:07.030. 4.263 off the fastest lap. John Astrup is 7th, 0.3 behind Adalek Sanyi. Martijn Mol from Netherlands is P8, 0.2 behind John Astrup. Richard Ogden is 10th, 0.2 behind Martijn Mol. Martijn Mol was 1.2 faster last lap. Richard Ogden passed Martijn Mol for P9. David Kelsall is P4, 0.8 behind Eric Boma. Ian Weeks exiting pits on standards. Brian Patterson is P5, 1.3 behind David Kelsall. David Kelsall was 1.8 faster last lap. David Kelsall is 4th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson is P5, 0.9 behind David Kelsall. David Kelsall is 4th, 0.3 behind Eric Boma. John Astrup is 7th, 0.3 behind Brian Patterson. John Astrup is now P6. Glenfield is 7th, 0.1 behind John Astrup. Brian Patterson is 9th, 0.5 behind Richard Ogden. Ian Weeks entering the pits is P13. David Kelsall is 4th, 0.3 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson is P9, 0.5 behind Richard Ogden. Richard Ogden was 10.2 faster last lap. David Kelsall is 4th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Dave Crane exiting pits on standards. Ian Weeks exiting pits on standards. Brian Patterson is P9. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Dave Crane is P13, 0.3 behind Ian Weeks. Adalak Sanyi is P5, 0.1 behind David Kelsall. Mikola Jlawiński is P9, 0.5 behind Brian Patterson. Glenfield entering the pits is 7th. David Kelsall on lap 6 is 5th, 0.1 behind Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi was 3.0 faster last lap. Glenfield exiting pits on standards. Brian Patterson is 8th. Brian Patterson passed Glenfield for 7th. Richard Ogden is 10th, 0.3 behind Mikola Jlawiński. Adalak Sanyi is P4. Best lap is a 2:04.435. 1.668 off the fastest lap. Mikola Jlawiński is 9th, 0.3 behind Glenfield. Richard Ogden is 10th, 0.4 behind Mikola Jlawiński. Mikola Jlawiński is P10, 0.1 behind Richard Ogden. Adalak Sanyi entering the pits is 4th. Glenfield is 8th, 0.5 behind Brian Patterson. Adalak Sanyi exiting pits on standards. Glenfield entering the pits is P8. Mikola Jlawiński is P11. Richard Ogden entering the pits is P11. Mikołaj Lański is now 9th. David Kelsall is P4, 2.0 behind Eric Boma. Glenfield exiting pits on standards. Richard Ogden exiting pits on standards. Alexanyi on lap 7 is 6th, 3.9 behind John Astrup. John Astrup was 4.7 faster last lap. David Kelsall is 4th, 2.5 behind Eric Boma. Austin Williams entering the pits is 2nd. Eric Boma entering the pits is P3. David Kelsall entering the pits is 4th. Eric Boma is 3rd. Brian Patterson is P7, 4.5 ahead of Martijn Mol. Martijn Mol was 1.9 faster last lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Austin Williams exiting pits on standards. David Kelsall is P6. Eric Boma exiting pits. Brian Patterson entering the pits is 7th. David Kelsall exiting pits. Austin Williams is P4 on standards battling Alexanyi. Mikołaj Lański entering the pits is 9th. Brian Patterson exiting pits on standards. Eric Boma is P5, 0.9 behind Austin Williams. Richard Ogden is 10th, 0.3 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson was 8.6 faster last lap. Mikołaj Lański exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams on lap 8 is 4th, 0.5 behind Alexanyi. Rene Robertson entering the pits is 1st. Brian Patterson is 9th. Best lap is a 2:06.753. 3.986 off the fastest lap. John Astrup entering the pits is P2. Rene Robertson exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams is 3rd. Dave Crane entering the pits is 13th. Martijn Mol is P10. Best lap is a 2:06.591. 3.824 off the fastest lap. John Astrup exiting pits on standards. Martijn Mol entering the pits is 11th. Austin Williams is 3rd. Brian Patterson is P8 on standards, 0.4 behind Glenfield. Glenfield was 19.6 faster last lap. ReneRmotorsport exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams is P3, 0.5 behind Adalaksanyi. Brian Patterson is P8, 0.2 behind Glenfield. Austin Williams is P3, 0.5 behind Adalaksanyi. Glenfield is 8th, 0.4 behind Brian Patterson. Austin Williams is P3. Best lap is a 2:04.178. 1.411 off the fastest lap. Glenfield is 8th, 1.0 behind Brian Patterson. Ten minutes remaining in the session. ReneRmotorsport entering the pits is P11. Austin Williams is 3rd, 1.2 behind Adalaksanyi. David Kelsall is 5th, 1.0 behind Eric Boma. Austin Williams is P3, 0.3 behind Adalaksanyi. David Kelsall is 5th, 1.4 behind Eric Boma. Austin Williams is P3, 0.4 behind Adalaksanyi. David Kelsall is 5th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Richard Ogden is P9, 0.9 behind Glenfield. David Kelsall is 5th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Austin Williams is 3rd, 0.9 behind Adalaksanyi. Glenfield is P8 on standards battling Brian Patterson. Glenfield passed Brian Patterson for P7. David Kelsall on lap 11 is 5th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson is 9th, 0.3 behind Richard Ogden. Austin Williams is 3rd, 0.3 behind Adalak Sanyi. Brian Patterson is 9th, 0.2 behind Richard Ogden. Austin Williams is P3, 0.5 behind Adalak Sanyi. Five minutes remaining in the session. Brian Patterson is 9th, 0.8 behind Richard Ogden. Richard Ogden was 4.4 faster last lap. Austin Williams is 3rd, 0.4 behind Adalak Sanyi. Brian Patterson is 9th, 0.4 behind Richard Ogden. Austin Williams is 3rd. Richard Ogden is 9th, 0.1 behind Brian Patterson. David Kelsall is P5, 1.1 behind Eric Boma. Richard Ogden is P9, 0.9 behind Brian Patterson. David Kelsall is P5. Best lap is a 2:06.419. 3.652 off the fastest lap. Austin Williams is P3. David Kelsall is 5th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson on lap 14 is 8th, 1.1 behind Glenn Field. David Kelsall is 5th, 0.5 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson is 8th, 0.2 behind Glenn Field. Brian Patterson was 1.6 faster last lap. David Kelsall is 5th, 0.3 behind Eric Boma. Brian Patterson is P8, 0.2 behind Glenn Field. David Kelsall is P5. Brian Patterson on lap 14 is 8th, 0.7 behind Glenn Field. David Kelsall is P5, 0.9 behind Eric Boma. John Astrup is 6th. Best lap is a 2:06.709. 3.942 off the fastest lap. Brian Patterson is P8, 0.5 behind Glenn Field. Austin Williams is P3, 1.2 behind Adalak Sanyi. Brian Patterson is 8th, 0.2 behind Glenn Field. Austin Williams is P3, 1.4 behind Adalak Sanyi. Brian Patterson is 8th, 0.3 behind Glenn Field. Glenn Field is 8th on standards, 0.1 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is P8. Best lap is a 2:06.071. 3.304 off the fastest lap. The leader has just finished the race. Rene Robertson finished first. Adalaksanyi finished P2. Austin Williams finished third. Eric Boma finished P4. David Kelsall finished P5. John Astrop finished P6. Ian Weeks finished 11th. Brian Patterson finished P7. Brian Patterson finished P7. Glenfield finished 8th. Richard Ogden finished P9. Mikołaj Lawinski finished P10. The race session is at Autodromo Concordia Sudamericano. Rene Robertson is first on standards. Austin Williams is second on standards. Brian Patterson is third on standards. David Kelsall is P4. Glenfield from United Kingdom is 5th on standards. Mikołaj Lawinski from Poland is P6 on standards. John Astrop from New Zealand is P7 on standards driving a Mazda RX-3. Ian Weeks from United Kingdom is P8 on standards. Richard Ogden is P9 on standards. Martijn Mol from Netherlands is P10 on standards. Adalaksanyi from Hungary is P11 on standards. Rene Robertson is P1. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Mikołaj Lański is P6. Mikołaj Lański is now 5th. Jon Astrup is P6. Martijn Mol is P8. Martijn Mol passed Glenfield for P7. Glenfield is 8th. Glenfield passed Jon Astrup for 6th. Alexander is 8th. Alexander is now 7th. Ian Weeks is 11th. Martijn Mol is 6th. Glenfield is P9. Brian Patterson is 4th, 0.4 behind David Calsall. Glenfield entering the pits is 9th. Ian Weeks entering the pits is P11. Martijn Mol on lap 2 is 6th, 0.5 behind Mikołaj Lański. Glenfield exiting pits on standards. Alexander from Hungary is P7, 0.5 behind Martijn Mol. Martijn Mol is 6th, 0.1 ahead of Alexander. Alexander is P7. Best lap is a 2:09.398. 8.314 off the fastest lap. Martijn Mol is P9. Martijn Mol lost 9th to Glenfield. Brian Patterson is P4, 0.3 behind David Calsall. David Calsall is 4th battling Brian Patterson. David Calsall is now P2. Brian Patterson is 3rd. Alexander entering the pits is P8. Austin Williams is P5. Best lap is a 2:02.801. 1.717 off the fastest lap. Alexander is 10th, 0.1 behind Martijn Mol. Martijn Mol is P10. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Austin Williams is P5, 0.4 behind Mikołaj Lański. Mikołaj Lański was 5.9 faster last lap. Brian Patterson is third on standards, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. Austin Williams is fifth. Mikołaj Lański is fifth, 0.3 behind Austin Williams. David Kelsall is third. Best lap is a 2:06.610. 5.526 off the fastest lap. David Kelsall passed Brian Patterson for second. David Kelsall lost second to Brian Patterson. Attila Ksenyi is ninth, 0.8 behind Glenn Field. David Kelsall is P3, 0.4 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is third, 0.4 behind David Kelsall. John Astrup on lap 4 is P7, 0.3 behind Richard Ogden. Brian Patterson is third. Best lap is a 2:06.373. 5.289 off the fastest lap. John Astrup is P7. Best lap is a 2:06.641. 5.557 off the fastest lap. Brian Patterson is P3. Austin Williams is fourth, 0.2 behind Brian Patterson. Austin Williams was 3.4 faster last lap. Richard Ogden entering the pits is seventh. Brian Patterson is P4 battling Austin Williams. Glenfield entering the pits is ninth. Richard Ogden exiting pits on standards. Brian Patterson passed Austin Williams for third. Austin Williams is P3, 0.2 ahead of Brian Patterson. Ian Weeks entering the pits is 10th. Brian Patterson on lap 5 is 4th, 0.2 behind Austin Williams. Glenfield exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams is third, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. Ian Weeks exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams lost third to Brian Patterson 20 minutes remaining in the session. Mikołaj Lański from Poland is P5, 0.4 behind Austin Williams. Austin Williams was 3.1 faster last lap. John Astrup is P6. David Kelsall entering the pits is P3. John Astrup is now 5th. Mikołaj Lański from Poland is 4th, 0.3 ahead of John Astrup. David Kelsall exiting pits. John Astrup is P5, 0.1 behind Mikołaj Lański. John Astrup is now P4. Aleksandr is P6, 1.4 behind Austin Williams. Aleksandr was 6.8 faster last lap. John Astrup is 4th, 0.5 behind Mikołaj Lański. Aleksandr is P6, 0.5 behind Austin Williams. John Astrup from New Zealand is 4th, 0.5 behind Mikołaj Lański. Aleksandr is P6, 0.4 behind Austin Williams. John Astrup is P4, 0.4 behind Mikołaj Lański. Aleksandr entering the pits is P6. David Kelsall is P6. Aleksandr exiting pits on standards. John Astrup is P5, 0.7 ahead of David Kelsall. John Astrup lost P5 to David Kelsall. Mikołaj Lański is P5, 0.3 behind David Kelsall. John Astrup is 6th on standards, 1.6 behind Mikołaj Lański. John Astrup passed Mikołaj Lański for P5. Mikołaj Lański is 6th, 1.0 behind John Astrup. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Austin Williams entering the pits is P3. Richard Ogden is P8 on standards, 1.8 behind Adalek Sanyi. John Astrop entering the pits is 5th. Mikołaj Lawiński entering the pits is 6th. Ian Weeks on lap 7 is 10th. Austin Williams exiting pits on standards. John Astrop exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams is P5, 0.3 behind Adalek Sanyi. Mikołaj Lawiński exiting pits on standards. Richard Ogden is P7, 0.5 behind John Astrop. Austin Williams is P5 on standards, 1.1 behind Adalek Sanyi. Rene Robertson entering the pits is first. Richard Ogden is 7th, 0.5 behind John Astrop. Brian Patterson entering the pits is P2. Austin Williams is 7th, 0.5 behind Richard Ogden. Rene Robertson exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams entering the pits is 10th. Richard Ogden is 6th, 0.4 behind John Astrop. Brian Patterson exiting pits on standards. Glenfield is P8, 4.2 behind Mikołaj Lawiński. John Astrop is 6th on standards, 1.3 behind Richard Ogden. Richard Ogden was 12.4 faster last lap. Glenfield is P8. Best lap is a 2:07.505. 6.421 off the fastest lap. John Astrop is 6th. Best lap is a 2:06.160. 5.076 off the fastest lap. Glenfield is 8th on standards, 3.8 behind Mikołaj Lawiński. John Astrop is P6 driving a Mazda RX-3, 0.4 behind Richard Ogden. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Glenfield on lap 9 is 8th, 3.4 behind Mikołaj Lański. Glenfield was 28.3 faster last lap. Richard Ogden is P6, 0.2 behind John Astrup. Glenfield is P8. Richard Ogden is P6, 1.4 behind John Astrup. Richard Ogden was 0.7 faster last lap. Glenfield is P8, 3.6 behind Mikołaj Lański. Richard Ogden is P6, 2.2 behind John Astrup. Glenfield is 8th, 4.5 behind Mikołaj Lański. Richard Ogden is 6th on standards, 2.3 behind John Astrup. Glenfield is 8th on standards. Richard Ogden on lap 11 is P6, 4.8 behind John Astrup. Attila Szanyi from Hungary is 4th. Ian Weeks is P9. Attila Szanyi is 4th, 3.8 behind Brian Patterson. Attila Szanyi was 1.8 faster last lap. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Brian Patterson is third, 3.5 behind David Kelsall. Adalak Sanyi is fourth. Brian Patterson is P3, 3.6 behind David Kelsall. Brian Patterson was 2.5 faster last lap. Adalak Sanyi from Hungary is P4, 3.6 behind Brian Patterson. Ian Weeks is P9. Adalak Sanyi is fourth, 2.9 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson on lap 13 is third, 3.1 ahead of Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi is P4, 4.0 behind Brian Patterson. Adalak Sanyi was 0.7 faster last lap. Brian Patterson is third, 2.4 behind David Kelsall. Brian Patterson was 0.6 faster last lap. Adalak Sanyi is P4 on standards, 2.0 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is third, 1.5 ahead of Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi from Hungary is P4, 2.7 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is P3, 1.0 behind David Calsall. Adalak Sanyi on lap 15 is P4, 2.5 behind Brian Patterson. Adalak Sanyi was 0.7 faster last lap. Brian Patterson is P3, 1.2 behind David Calsall. Brian Patterson was 1.8 faster last lap. Adalak Sanyi is 4th, 1.1 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is 3rd, 0.3 behind David Calsall. David Calsall is P3 battling Brian Patterson. Adalak Sanyi is P4, 1.3 behind David Calsall. David Calsall is P3. David Calsall lost 3rd to Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi is P3, 0.4 behind Brian Patterson. John Astrup is P5, 0.1 ahead of Richard Ogden. The leader has just finished the race. Rene Robertson finished P1. Brian Patterson is 2nd. Brian Patterson finished P2. Adalak Sanyi finished 3rd. David Calsall finished P4. Richard Ogden is 5th. John Astrup finished P6. Richard Ogden finished P5. Mikołaj Lański finished 7th. Glenfield finished P8. Glenfield finished 8th. Ian Weeks is 9th. Ian Weeks finished 9th. The race session is at Autodromo Concordia Sudamericano. Mikołaj Lański from Poland is first on standards. John Astrup from New Zealand is P3 on standards driving a Mazda RX-3. Richard Ogden is P4 on standards. David Kelsall is P5. Attila Szanyi from Hungary is P6 on standards. Brian Patterson is P7 on standards. Rene Robertson is 8th on standards. Austin Williams is 9th on standards. Glenfield from United Kingdom is 1st on standards. "30 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Rene Robertson is P8. Austin Williams is P8. Brian Patterson is P7. Brian Patterson is now P8. Glenfield is 9th. Brian Patterson is P7. Richard Ogden is P7. Richard Ogden is now 6th. Brian Patterson is 6th. Glenfield is 2nd. Glenfield is now P1. Brian Patterson is P7 on standards, 0.5 behind Attila Szanyi. Austin Williams is 9th, 0.4 behind Rene Robertson. John Astrup is P3. David Kelsall on lap 2 is 4th, 0.2 ahead of Richard Ogden. David Kelsall is now 3rd. Richard Ogden is 5th. Best lap is a 2:55.505. 1.870 off the fastest lap. Richard Ogden is now 7th. Richard Ogden is now 8th. David Kelsall is 2nd, 0.3 behind Glenfield. Glenfield is 2nd on standards, 0.2 behind David Kelsall. Brian Patterson is P5 on standards, 0.4 behind Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi is P4, 0.5 behind Mikołaj Lański. Glenfield is 2nd on standards, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. John Astrup is 6th driving a RX3, 0.4 behind Brian Patterson. "25 minutes remaining in the session. Glenfield from United Kingdom is P2, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. Adalak Sanyi from Hungary is 4th, 0.3 behind Mikołaj Lański. John Astrup is 7th on standards, 0.2 behind Richard Ogden. Rene Robertson is 9th, 0.5 behind Austin Williams. Mikołaj Lański is P3, 0.1 ahead of Adalak Sanyi. Mikołaj Lański is now P4. Richard Ogden is P7 on standards, 0.1 behind John Astrup. Richard Ogden was 0.7 faster last lap. Richard Ogden is now 7th. John Astrup on lap 3 is P7, 0.1 ahead of Richard Ogden. Richard Ogden is 8th, 0.4 ahead of Austin Williams. Rene Robertson is P5 on standards, 0.6 behind Brian Patterson. Austin Williams is P9, 0.3 behind Richard Ogden. Austin Williams passed Richard Ogden for P8. Rene Robertson on lap 3 is P5, 0.2 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson was 1.8 faster last lap. Rene Robertson passed Brian Patterson for 4th. Brian Patterson on lap 4 is 5th, 0.1 behind Rene Robertson. Richard Ogden is 9th, 0.2 behind Austin Williams. Attila Ksanyi from Hungary is P2, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. Brian Patterson is 5th on standards, 0.2 behind Glenn Field. Brian Patterson was 2.3 faster last lap. John Astrup on lap 4 is 7th, 0.5 behind Mikołaj Lawinski. Attila Ksanyi is 2nd, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. Attila Ksanyi was 1.2 faster last lap. Austin Williams is P7, 0.2 behind John Astrup. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Attila Ksanyi is 2nd, 0.3 behind David Kelsall. Austin Williams entering the pits is P7. Richard Ogden entering the pits is P8. David Kelsall is P2, 0.1 ahead of Rene Robertson. David Kelsall lost P2 to Rene Robertson. Richard Ogden exiting pits on standards. Brian Patterson is P5 on standards, 0.3 behind Glenn Field. Austin Williams exiting pits on standards. David Kelsall is P3, 0.5 behind Rene Robertson. Rene Robertson was 3.1 faster last lap. Brian Patterson is 5th, 0.5 behind Glenn Field. David Kelsall is 3rd, 0.5 behind Rene Robertson. Brian Patterson is P5, 0.3 behind Glenn Field. Rene Robertson is P2. Best lap is a 2:04.358. Glenn Field is P4. Best lap is a 2:07.880. 3.522 off the fastest lap. Brian Patterson is P5 on standards, 0.1 behind Glenn Field. Richard Ogden on lap 5 is 9th, 0.5 behind Austin Williams. Glenn Field is 5th battling Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Glenn Field. Glenn Field is P5, 0.3 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is P4, 0.1 behind Rene Robertson. Adalak Sanyi is P2, 0.5 behind David Kelsall. Rene Robertson is 3rd, 0.4 behind Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi is 2nd, 0.2 behind David Kelsall. Adalak Sanyi passed David Kelsall for 1st. David Kelsall is P2, 0.4 ahead of Rene Robertson. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Rene Robertson is P3, 0.2 behind David Kelsall. David Kelsall was 2.9 faster last lap. Glenn Field is P5, 0.8 behind Brian Patterson. Rene Robertson is 3rd, 0.4 behind David Kelsall. Glenn Field is 5th, 1.0 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson was 1.2 faster last lap. David Kelsall is P3, 0.1 behind Rene Robertson. Mikołaj Lawinski entering the pits is 7th. Brian Patterson is P4, 1.0 behind David Kelsall. David Kelsall is P3. Best lap is a 2:06.863. 2.505 off the fastest lap. Mikołaj Lawinski exiting pits on standards. Glenn Field is P5, 1.1 behind Brian Patterson. Brian Patterson is 4th, 1.0 behind David Kelsall. Rene Robertson is P2, 0.5 behind Adalaksanyi. Adalaksanyi entering the pits is P1. Rene Robertson entering the pits is P2. Brian Patterson entering the pits is P4. Glenfield entering the pits is P5. Glenfield is P5. John Astrop entering the pits is 6th. Richard Ogden is P7 on standards. Adalaksanyi exiting pits on standards. Rene Robertson exiting pits on standards. Brian Patterson is P4, 0.9 ahead of Glenfield. Brian Patterson exiting pits on standards. Glenfield exiting pits on standards. John Astrop exiting pits on standards. Glenfield is P5, 0.8 behind Brian Patterson. John Astrop is 7th, 2.0 behind Richard Ogden. 10 minutes remaining in the session. David Kelsall entering the pits is P9. John Astrop is now P6. Glenfield is P4, 1.5 behind Brian Patterson. John Astrop on lap 9 is 6th, 0.5 behind Richard Ogden. Glenfield is 4th, 1.7 behind Brian Patterson. John Astrop is 6th, 1.0 behind Richard Ogden. Glenfield is 4th, 2.4 behind Brian Patterson. John Astrop is 6th, 0.7 behind Richard Ogden. Austin Williams is P7, 2.6 behind John Astrop. Richard Ogden is P6 on standards, 0.3 behind John Astrop. John Astrop is 6th battling Richard Ogden. John Astrup entering the pits is 6th. John Astrup exiting pits on standards. Austin Williams is 6th on standards, 0.8 behind Richard Ogden. Rene Robertson is 2nd on standards, 2.5 behind Adalak Sanyi. Richard Ogden is 6th, 0.4 behind Austin Williams. Rene Robertson is P2, 1.1 behind Adalak Sanyi. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Richard Ogden is P6, 1.8 behind Austin Williams. Austin Williams was 3.0 faster last lap. Adalak Sanyi is P2, 0.2 behind Rene Robertson. Rene Robertson is 2nd battling Adalak Sanyi. Adalak Sanyi from Hungary is 2nd battling Rene Robertson. Rene Robertson is 2nd battling Adalak Sanyi. Rene Robertson passed Adalak Sanyi for P1. Rene Robertson lost first to Adalak Sanyi. Glenfield is 4th. Best lap is a 2:06.149. 3.573 off the fastest lap. Rene Robertson is 2nd battling Adalak Sanyi. Rene Robertson passed Adalak Sanyi for first. Adalak Sanyi from Hungary is 2nd, 0.3 behind Rene Robertson. Adalak Sanyi passed Rene Robertson for P1. Rene Robertson on lap 13 is 2nd, 0.5 behind Adalak Sanyi. John Astrup is 7th driving at RX3. Rene Robertson is 2nd, 0.3 behind Adalaksanyi. Richard Ogden is P6. Rene Robertson is P2 on standards, 0.4 behind Adalaksanyi. Richard Ogden is P6. Rene Robertson is P2, 0.3 behind Adalaksanyi. Rene Robertson passed Adalaksanyi for first. Adalaksanyi from Hungary is second, 0.1 behind Rene Robertson. Adalaksanyi passed Rene Robertson for P1. Rene Robertson is second, 0.2 behind Adalaksanyi. Rene Robertson passed Adalaksanyi for P1. Adalaksanyi is second, 0.2 behind Rene Robertson. Richard Ogden is P6. Adalaksanyi is P2, 1.7 behind Rene Robertson. John Astrop from New Zealand is P7. Adalaksanyi is P2, 1.5 behind Rene Robertson. Rene Robertson was 2.0 faster last lap. John Astrop is 7th. Adalaksanyi on lap 15 is second, 1.6 behind Rene Robertson. The leader has just finished the race. Rene Robertson finished P1. Attila Ksanyi finished second. Brian Patterson finished P3. Glenfield finished 4th. Austin Williams finished P5. Richard Ogden finished 6th. John Astrop finished 7th. Mikołaj Lawinski finished P8.